I did see Deadpool finally. Um, Want to give my hot take on it? Greatest comic book movie ever.
What?
Greatest comic book movie ever.
You know what? I
Better
see
than
what you
real
did there.
steel?
I see what you did there.
Better than real steel.
Better than Real Steel. Greatest comic. This was a salute to all the comic book motherfuckers. It
I
gave motherfuckers every. This was complete fan service, and I appreciate it.
yes, this was that.
Was this complete fan service?
Yes.
Or hmm, was this a fucking cabal disguised as fan service?
I don't know what
Was
cabal
this
means.
just was this the way for washed up actors to do some shit that would have been looked down on in their Hollywood career? Uh, Forlorn.
And so you saying for them to
Like
get this off?
motherfuckers reprising cameos 20 years later. That was kind of like a beneath you type of thing.
You talking about Jennifer Garner, you talking about Wesley Snipes.
I'm talking about 90 motherfuckers in that movie.
Yeah,
And hold on, not just that movie. A lot of motherfuckers are reprising roles from like 20 years ago. In
nah,
this new era, like they sneaking it off. And Netflix sneaking off no intros too. On TV shows and movies and shit.
yeah.
I see Netflix
Just going straight to the show.
going straight to the show. No intro. Saving bundles and bundles of money. I guarantee you. But yeah, no. I think that was like a cash grab, bottled as fan service. I guess it could be a duality situation where motherfuckers like, ooh, well, you was finna make this money anyway. But no, like the motherfuckers is hiding that shit under fan service. Jennifer Gardner, Wesley Snipes. I don't think Wesley Snipes is but beneath it, but started with the Unbreakables or whatever the fuck that shit was. I think that was the
Yeah.
first version of this,
Hmm.
where washed up actors are
Can
making cameos, which they would have never done. Like they're making cameos in one-off movies just for a check. That shit was like low hanging fruit back then. It was beneath them as serious actors. They would have never done no shit like that. So it took a bunch of
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
so it took a bunch of motherfuckers that were
Wesley
kind of
Snipes
toe
did
the
an
line
arduous
like
part
Jean
too,
Claude
man.
Van. Like it took a bunch of motherfuckers that kind of blurred the line like Jean Claude Van Damme to make it okay for a motherfucker like Jennifer Gardner who plays dual roles as a serious actor and a motherfucking comic-y booky motherfucker. For her to get away with it. Wesley Snipes also for him to get away with it. Like they're serious actors, and if they would have, I think, to come back on screen, it would have been a time where it would have had to been a role curtailed just for them. It would have had to make sense. It wouldn't have just been for a short cameo to suffice 45-year-old fat guys.
I don't know, but I would say like Wesley, Jennifer Garner, them they got the bigger joints. You got like a Henry
Henry
Cavill
Cavill.
got like a couple seconds. Um,
Henry
old
Cavill,
girl,
motherfuckers like Henry
Brie
Cavill,
Larson.
Matt Damon,
Brie Larson,
that type of
Brie
shit ain't
Larson's
no.
whole cameo got cut out that motherfucker.
I realized I had a cameo in it.
Yeah, yeah. She
Who
was
had a
in that
cameo in it?
motherfucker for like she had like 6 minutes in that movie.
Who?
They just
Brie
Brie Larson
Larson, Captain
was
Marvel.
Marvel. Well, Captain Marvel, yeah.
I mean, that's less. That's less what I'm talking about. She's in current continuity. I'm talking about the motherfucker Wesley Snipes. I'm talking about everybody they brought back.
Damn, I just said Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, he's kind of blurred the line too, because that motherfucker's uh strictly fan service because of who he is. But Henry Cavill get away with it like fucking what's the name? What's his name? There's certain motherfuckers that can get away with the dress. God damn it! What the fuck is his name? Matt Damon. He could get away with them one-off cameos because that's kind of what he does. Henry Cavill plays in them little Argyles. He plays in them little not quite blockbuster movie. So to see him in a one-off cameo while he's currently active ain't quite what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a motherfucker, like I said, like Jennifer Garner that you ain't seen in 20 years to reprise a role from 20 years ago. The motherfucker that wasn't even the original nigga that played Toad. That wasn't even the original nigga that played uh, Juggernaut.
That was though, wasn't it? That
No,
was the
it was
dude who
the
played
original
the
nigga that
first
played the
Juggernaut.
original Sabretooth.
No, no, no. That was the dude who played the Juggernaut from X-Men United, right?
No,
X3.
That's X-Men Last Stand. Then
Yeah.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. That dude.
the British nigga.
Or was that the guy that was in the that they freed when Magneto freed him? That's the same guy.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
same
same guy,
dude.
same
Same
movie.
movie, yeah. Same
Yeah,
movie. Right. Right.
yeah. No, that wasn't either one. That wasn't that nigga. That was a whole nother motherfucker.
I
Oh,
definitely thought it
Told nigga,
was.
the Toad nigga was different. The
hey,
Juggernaut nigga was
it was
different.
that's not. It was that type of Juggernaut. He
It
looked
was
like
just
that.
that
He
type of
looked like
Juggernaut,
that
that type of
Juggernaut.
Toad. The motherfucking Sabretooth was the original Sabretooth. That was the
Hmm.
original nigga from
Yeah,
the
from the original
original
X-Men
movie.
movie.
The rest of them motherfuckers was add-ons or shit. Motherfuckers like Matt Damon, motherfuckers like damn, why don't I know this nigga name? And he's been in way more movies I like than I like to admit. The nigga from Johnny Cage, I mean damn, Johnny Cage, the Fantastic Four nigga.
John Krasinski.
No, that's the nigga from the office, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about the nigga in the movie that we talking about, sir.
Oh, Chris Evans.
Chris
Captain
Evans,
America.
that's his goddamn name, right? Matt Damon, Chris Evans, Henry Cavill, like they could get away with a cameo of that nature because they're currently active in these spheres.
So you're
So it
not
makes
saying that the cameo was beneath a Jennifer Gardner?
no, it wasn't beneath the Jennifer Gardner. It was more we can hide a Jennifer Gardner, a Wesley Snipes, the original Sabretooth, under the guise of fan service. But we could have fan serviced a lot better motherfuckers than Blade, Electra. Well, I guess Sabretooth is part for the course. But we could have fan serviced a lot better motherfuckers than Blade and Electra.
I think motherfuckers like that Blade cameo and that Electric cameo. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, I
Uh,
do agree that we could have definitely had better characters.
Who was you gonna have?
Let's see.
Beast.
I
Any iteration of Beast.
All
Of
right, Beast did come back for fucking the end credit scene for Captain Marvel.
You want to see Beast in a Deadpool movie?
above Electra, yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
and
I mean, yes.
above Blade and Gambit?
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
I mean, not Gambit. No,
wow.
I didn't say
Yeah,
Gambit.
yeah,
But the one
definitely not
motherfucker I
Gambit.
steer clear from, oh, round of
Shannon
applause
Tatum.
for Channing Tatum. Never have once have a mumble rapper ever garnered. I mean, guaranteed a spinoff film. That accent alone guaranteed Gambit his own film.
He said
And
his father's from Louisiana.
Nigga,
hey,
fucking
hey, motherfuckers been calling for that movie for 20 years, and now that we finally seen that nigga as the Gambit that he was supposed to make, they gonna make sure that that shit happen.
fam,
Hey, man, I'm not listening to a whole movie of that motherfucker talking like that.
fam,
I'm sorry. I'm
Offset had
sorry.
to be a vocal coach.
He he he,
Offset had to
got,
be a vocal
he it got to be an action based movie. He can't have no lines in this month. I don't want to hear that for very long.
fam. I
Mm,
will watch the whole movie of that accent alone. And
I mean,
motherfuckers riffing off that accent for the entire movie.
fam, that shit sound like it'd be cool for like a good like 4 minutes maybe. But nah,
Fam,
you done with your lines now, right? Like
nigga,
no, talk in your regular voice. I don't want to hear Louisiana. Louisiana don't sound good to me. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm.
fam,
It's
I
a
could
little.
listen to an hour and 45 minutes of motherfuckers going, what the fuck did he just say? Bah, what the fuck?
I'm with it. I'm with it.
I could watch that. I
I'm with
could
it.
watch
And
And I'm
used
the
to.
type of asshole that would go home and fucking put it on with the closed captions, so I could then understood what the fuck he just said.
Yeah, but I'm enjoying it even without knowing what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, most of what he said didn't matter.
It
Yeah.
didn't.
It's a motherfucker marvelous interpolation of a character.
Yeah, that is the goddamn Gambit that we wanted.